Bonjour. Bonjour les amis. This is Veronique, Véro, French girl in Seattle, taking a little stroll in a beautiful medieval city in the southern part of Brittany named Vannes, V-A-N-N-E-S. I've been in Brittany for a few days and I will be here all week. I thought I would take you on this little walk before I catch the bus back to where my cousins live. And I'm glad some people are around. I can see you popping up. So if you're ready, bonjour, bonjour my friends. If you're ready, we will start this little walk in the beautiful medieval city of Vannes. And you are going to see a lot of half-timbered homes in Vannes. They have a pretty nice series of them, collection of them. Really nicely preserved. I love this little square that's behind the cathedral. There is a giant platane, a plane tree, located right behind the cathedral. Bonjour, bonjour everyone. This is Véro reporting from Vannes. I am going to take you on a short stroll around the old town of Vannes, which is a walled town. So right now we are intramuros, within the walls. And I am going to take you on a trip back in time. The weather has been very fickle. We've had some sun, some clouds, no rain fortunately. I am in Brittany and the proof is here. Here is the Breton flag. I am walking up this street and the cathedral, St. Peter's Cathedral, is on the right hand side here. We will see it a little better in a minute. Bonjour, bonjour. It's a little windy, so I hope the microphone won't pick up too much noise. Hopefully we'll be okay. And as you walk around the old town of Vannes, this is what you see. Beautiful half-timbered homes. Beautiful. I like that a lot of them are in colors, and wherever you go, you see beautiful streets like this one with cobblestones and old buildings. Not all the buildings are from the Middle Ages. There's actually a very nice architectural mix here. A lot of work was done in the city in the 19th century. It's not just Paris. In fact, I was here with a friend earlier. She's also a Rick Steves tour guide. And my friend Linda was here with me. We had a great walk. We had a nice lunch en terrasse. And she showed me her favorite parts of the town. She had to go home. So I thought I would stay behind a little bit before I head home as well and take you with me. See, I'm walking along, and you're getting good timing. We're being tweeted to a concert. Bonjour everyone. Bonjour, if you just joined us, this is Veronique, Véro, French girl in Seattle, reporting from the beautiful medieval city of Vannes in Southern Brittany. Listen to that, isn't that beautiful? See all the different architectural styles here? They have a lot of half-timbered buildings in this city. Most of them are historical monuments of France, which means the owners cannot change them much. I am standing right outside the cathedral, St. Peter's Cathedral, which took centuries to build. The clock tower is the oldest part of the cathedral, right there. 12th century, I believe. It's in the Gothic style, but they worked on it until the 19th century, really. Bonjour, bonjour, my friends. Welcome. We are in Vannes, Southern Brittany. Look at this. I'm going to try and give you a good peek at the... Bonjour, Roz. Australia's here. Bonjour, bonjour. The bells are ringing just for you. Prepare to be impressed. We are about to enter a very special square. They have a lot of pretty squares in this town. Look at these two buildings. They're kissing. We have medieval buildings kissing right now. Bonjour, bonjour everyone. Let me stand on the other side to show you what I'm looking at right now. This is one of my favorite squares that I've seen today. It's called the Square Henry IV, named after Le Vert Galant. You've seen him, you've seen his name, his statues in Paris and other places in France. I have no idea where the bells are ringing, my dear. Here's the cathedral again with the clock tower I was telling you about. And look at this pretty square. This is where my friend and I had lunch. And 20 minutes ago I enjoyed a crepe, salted caramel crepe here with some cider. Yeah, I like the orange chairs as well, my favorite color. Look at those beautiful half-timbered homes. All historical monuments of France. Beautifully preserved. Restored too, probably. Isn't that gorgeous? Here is Mousqueton, a very popular local brand of nautical wear. A lot more affordable than the famous brands you already know, like St. James. And they have a factory store where my cousin has promised to take me. Hey, it's Monday, a lot of stores are closed, but why not? Let's do some virtual shopping. Who's in? Look at that. Something for everyone. This is Vannes in Brittany, in Southern Brittany, Vannes. In the Morbihan region of Brittany, Morbihan. Look at the sign for this bank. My friend Linda pointed it out earlier. It's a little bag with gold coins in it. How perfect. One last peek at the cathedral or the clock tower. We'll see it again later. Bonjour, bonjour, my friends. Sorry, I'm not being a good hostess and not greeting everyone, but I'm busy filming. It's slowing down now. Here is Maison L'Arnicole. You must have seen them. They're a chain. They're in Paris and other French cities as well. Excellent chocolates and some very nice pastries as well. Look at this. Look at this street here. Look at this building on the left. Another half-timbered home. Not as colorful as the other ones. Ah, car. Yoo-hoo! Want to get run over before the end of the video, or even worse, live on video. Better step aside. Now, as you walk around, as I said, you see all these different architectural styles. Now, another peek at the Henry IV Square. which I believe was named after the French king very recently in the 19th century. The square had different names in the past. And this is what you see, a Haussmannian building. And that looks a lot like what you would see in Paris, built in the second half of the 19th century. You see? And right next to this building, you have an old half-timbered home that's being fixed. It looks like it needs some support. It's going to be a little quieter now. I'm glad you feel like you're here with me. That is the point. Lots of shops and boutiques in Vannes. Looks like a fun city to shop in, though probably not on a Monday. I've seen a few tourists, German tourists, quite a few French tourists. This place is packed in the summer. It's one of the Morbihan region, which has better weather than the rest of Brittany, famously, is a very popular destination, especially for French people in the summer. And this is early, well, it's late June still, not quite early July. But there will be bigger crowds probably when the sun returns in a couple days. Population is about 55,000. It's not a very big city. It's big enough. I like this street with the little flags. Check this out. Isn't that pretty? Here's a cute boutique here. I like independent boutiques like this one. It sells a little bit of everything, jewelry. And it's called Le Coquilot, Le Coquelicot Bleu, the blue poppy. Because poppies come in blue, don't you know? And if you look back, you can see the cathedral, the clock tower, and the little square we just came from. Ooh, best step out of the way. The flags are happy because it's very windy, Jen. See? That's why the weather changes every 5 minutes. It reminds me of Seattle a little bit, though they do get a lot more sun than Seattle does, because it just changes all the time. This is obviously a very good creperie. Why I know that is because in the window, cuckoo, cuckoo, in the window you have all these covers. Le Petit Futé is a very well-known, those are guidebooks in France, and they're very well-known, and as you can see, they gave this creperie. We are in the land of galettes and crepes here, and they give them many, many prizes or rewards. Here's the name of the region we're here in Brittany. It's Morbihan, you see? Beautiful coastline. We're right on the Gulf, actually, and Vannes is not that far away from the water. Bonsoir, monsieur. This is one that it's house decor, or home decor, I should say. It's called Mademoiselle Prune, Miss Plum. Looks really nice inside. Oh, vous êtes gentil, merci. That was a German tourist letting me go. That was nice. Why are you amazed that I am in Brittany? I love Brittany. I've wanted to come back here for a long time. I don't know this region, this part of Brittany very well. And I'm discovering it this weekend. I love it. Now, I will wrap up on the square across from us. There might be heavier traffic on this street, but I want you to see this building over there, because it will remind you of another building you know. Now, I won't lie. I've been looking at these with my friend today. Real estate ads. Can assure you prices are a lot more affordable than they are in Paris. for much more space. I think we just got cut off. I hope you're back. Now to cross, I'm going to have to be very brave or very crazy because it's rush hour and I don't see a pedestrian only section, so I'm going to need to be brave and crazy. That's called jaywalking. Voila, this is where I wanted to take you. Hello, hello, bonjour. Hey, yeah, that's right, Bruce. All right. So look at this building. This is the Hotel de Ville of Vannes. Does it remind you of another one? I know a lot of you have had to cancel trips and it's very sad. That's why I'm doing all these videos and sharing photos to take you to France anyway. Keeping those travel dreams alive. Do you see the Hotel de Ville, which of course in French, as many of you know, means la mairie, the city hall? It was built in the 19th century, in the 1870s. And guess what the model was for this? The Paris Hotel de Ville, of course. Can you see? Look at that. Oh, the Cathedral is going at it again. Isn't that pretty? And around the Hotel de Ville are very colorful. Vannes is a colorful city. Look at these containers. Isn't that nice? I see a bench calling my name over there. Yes, you will be there someday. Of course you will be. So I'm going to sit here and say a quick little hello in person, as I did in the beginning. Voila! I should have picked a site without a construction building behind me. How are you? How is everyone? Monday. You're all kind of waking up or halfway through your day already. I'm really enjoying Brittany. I got here on Saturday and staying with cousins in a small town called Baden, outside about 20-30 minutes, a little less from Vannes actually. My cousin dropped me off this morning and I walked around part of the day, as I said, with my friend Linda, who's also a Rick Steves tour guide. And my plan in the next few weeks is to travel around France this summer and to visit as many of my tour guide friends as I can actually, and I know a few of them. So there we are. I'm going to show you the Breton flag, which will be a little prettier than this. Do you see the Breton flag right there? The one with the black stripes? Well, it's not in the wind now, so. Okay, one last peek at the Hotel de Ville before I walk to my bus stop. I'm going to try the bus system in a few minutes. Here is the Hotel de Ville in Vannes, Brittany, Southern Brittany. And I will keep sharing photos, stories, and videos with you. If you want to see more of this, head over to the membership part of my site, which is called Patreon. I filmed a video for my patrons earlier, and this is where the good stuff also is. So thank you for being with me today. I will add some information in the video notes so you know where we were, etc., etc. We'll do that on the bus. I hope you all have a wonderful Monday, and I will see you soon. This is Véro, Veronique, French girl in Seattle, reporting from Vannes in the beautiful region known as La Bretagne, Brittany. À bientôt!